Hi, how you doing, dear fellow midlife woman? I just came across the term cougar puberty, and I thought this is so cool. I love that word. So during perimenopause, that can start in your 30s, definitely in your 40s. Depending on the woman, it can last to 10 years, up to 15 years, maybe only 5 years. Who knows? We are so individual. But thinking of it as a cougar time, I just love it. I love wildcats. And aren't we going wild once in a while? And sometimes a lot of women don't even know what hits them. They just know they're maybe more stressed than usual, or they feel depressed, they feel burned out. They don't know what's wrong with them. They just know they don't feel themselves. They lash out, they are aggressive, or the opposite, they are sad and don't even know why. I mean, so many similarities to the puberty we all went through only decades earlier. And during puberty, all these hormonal changes are to build up. And during the cougar puberty, all these hormonal changes are to build down again. So if I think back when I was in my 30s, not in 1 second did I ever think of perimenopause is upon me or might be upon me. My life was too busy. Even in my 40s, not for 1 second did I, that was not on my radar. Not for one split second did I ever think of my mental disturbances or my anger or my sleep issues that once in a while flared up. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know why it never occurred to me that I should look into hormonal changes. So that's why I want to spread awareness. If you're in your 30s already and you feel like something is weird, chances are high it's a hormonal change that's already starting. No, I'm not saying go and run to your doctor and ask for HRT because, in my opinion, that's not the solution. For some women, yeah, it is saving their lives, as some of them told me. But if you look at it, it's a chemical thing. Even if they call it bioidentical, it's still not bodily made, right? So there are so many other approaches to help yourself through this transition. And to my understanding today, I am 55 now, 55 and a month and a few days. With all my experience that I have now, since I really dove into it, when I started to realize what's going on with me and how many women have no idea out there, and all these women that told me, I went to see a doctor and they gave me psychopharmaca. They said, oh, you're over 40 here. Every woman over 40 should take that. I'm like, what? That every woman over 40 has depression or has some psychological issues. I'm like, these guys need to go back to study. Isn't it the question, why does this woman have psychological issues? That the reason might be the hormonal change. But then let's ask, why are the hormones changing? Well, of course, age. Then why are the hormones changing? Because of age. And why is not every woman the same? If we look at the percentage of women on this planet, 85% have issues. I mean, the list is long, 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 long. The list is so long with all sorts of symptoms. But what is different with this other 15% of women that have no clue what we're talking about here? My discovery, which is probably not my discovery because it has been discovered by others, I guess. But when I work with women, where we go in and into the subconscious and dig up old stuff that might be out of your radar, under the rug, well tucked away, I call them ticking time bombs. Now, if we go in and, oh, by the way, when I say we, as I'm a medium and I connect to the Akashic Records and your spiritual team, I am being shown what is still a ticking time bomb. So with all the many, many hats I'm wearing from all my many, many educations, Chinese medicine and Ayurveda is just two of several methods. Those you cannot call methods, but let's cut it short here. So I'm being shown where and how to guide this woman through to transform this issue, to really get it out of her system, to really digest it. And once this is done, and every woman is different, one might have one issue, another one has a whole book that is waiting there. Once that is out and your nervous system can really, really relax, your whole body can act differently when your hormones are shifting. Then your body doesn't need to go through that long list of symptoms because your nervous system is relaxed. Because who is the boss of your endocrine system? Who is the boss of all the organs who are in charge of creating or not creating hormones? You guessed it, the nervous system. So just put that into your mind. If you are listening to this now and you're in your 30s, prevention is the key. So whatever method you want to use to get your nervous system to be totally zened out, that's the best thing you can do as a prevention for yourself when you hit 40 and 50. Now, if you are in your 50s or if you are already in your 60s and 70s, it is never, ever too late to get the skeletons out of your closet or out of your basement, so to speak, and at the end of the day, make peace. And I know it sounds so easy, and it is not, believe me. I've been there, done that, gone through the process, but it is so, so rewarding.